Up on the Bespin side, please.
The Bespin. Sure.
Yep. So we lose one of the lists that we wanted to see, but we get another one.
That sucks. That majorly sucks. I was so excited. 8 ships on one side, and it's already in there. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's not been my day. Oh well.
Sometimes it happens.
You win some, you lose some. So it's best Chris Burdett.
Yes.
The one person that we would have seen round 1 should round 1 have actually
Saved
got it,
and-
been saved. Yes.
Yep. Or streamed, but
Technology. Right, I'm going to turn all these off again. How many ships does Mr. Sage have in his list?
Mr. Sage has 5.
5 ships. All right then. Bit behind the scenes, the final match. You guys get to see me actually assemble the overlay.
Yep. So if you want to do it in pilot skill order,
Cool.
your highest pilot skill, believe it or not, is Kane and Jarrus.
5. Interesting.
Because you got 2 Blue Squadron T-70s at pilot skill 4 and 2 Kashyyyk Defenders at...
Is it the
Well,
Ghost? I don't think it's the Ghost, is it?
It's not got a shuttle.
Shuttle, so no point, yeah. All right, next.
The crew... Oh, so you get...
No, let's deal with the ships first.
You got 2 Blue Squadrons.
Mr. Easter would like to speak to you.
Oh, dear me. What does he want?
So you've got 2 Blue Squadron T-70s. So this is the thing. I know enough. I know enough about the overlay, so I can actually put this together. I do apologise. I actually got the pilot skills wrong on this. The Blue Squadrons are actually pilot skill 2. Oh, because it's a Red Squadron Vets. That's why. Haha. I remember now. And then the Imperial, no, Rebels, as he took with the Kashyyyk Defenders.
Oh, I love it. Mr. Patek said, "Don't put me on stream next time, please. It's too stressful." I said, "You won last time, twice," which is true. He won the store championship.
Yeah.
So,
So yeah, I'll just put all the ships in there. I got a bit confused with the pilot skills because it's 5, 2 2s, 2 1s.
yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
Mm.
All right, let's have a look and see.
Hey, but look at that from a final salvo point of view.
Yeah, it's really strong actually from a final and salvo point of view, but from a pilot skill point of view, it's not good.
No. That might be why Mr. Sage has struggled today, because of the lower pilot skills.
That probably is it. I just don't. Maybe the crack shots just haven't been working how they should. Right then,
Ooh.
we got a nice little list here. I'm actually really pleased about this.
Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. You've got about 6 or 7 ships here.
7.
Well, we lose 8, but we get 7.
You get 7. Okay, I kind of would have liked that on this side then. But we'll make do. We'll make do.
Could we always just move that panel across, or?
I don't want to mess with it too much. So there we go. The viewers have to contend with seeing us. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got a 7-ship list. Okay.
So I'll give you the ships if you want.
It is unfortunately essentially Uber.
It's not fair ship.
It might as well be.
There's no bigs.
Yeah, but it might as well be fair ship, Rebels.
There's no bigs and there's no as he took.
Yeah, that doesn't require. You don't require that for fair ship Rebels. It might as well be fair ship Rebels, to be quite honest. But yeah, okay.
So you've got Jake Farrell.
Mm-hmm. And he's got
VI.
VI. So Veteran Stinks. Jake Farrell. And we've got Sabine Wren in a TIE fighter.
Not the tack shuttle.
Tack shuttle, yeah. So we got the Rebel TIE
I don't know how
fighter.
much you like Sabine's ability with her reposition.
I love Sabine's ability.
There is no upgrades on
I
Sabine.
hate the memes about Sabine, but I love her ability.
Yeah. There's Captain Rex.
Captain Rex is Sabine's tie. Literally Sabine's tie.
It's literally nothing.
Oh no, it's nothing. Yep. So yeah.
Braylon Stram.
Braylon Stram.
with some nice little stress shenanigans.
Tactician, so it's a stress bot Braylon.
Yep.
Typical Braylon build.
I still prefer the Carl Catan build with R3A2.
Yeah, it works.
Jess Pava.
Jessica Pava. T70 and Jess Pava. I'm surprised I didn't add her nickname onto the thing, but that's what it is. Can we move that down now? Alright, so next one is... and there's two bandit squadrons. Two bandits.
Two banditos.
I was about to go there, but I thought probably not a good idea. And then you just took it there, didn't you?
Sorry.
It's alright. It's alright. So look at that for a list. One more. Bandit Squadron Pilot. There we go. Cool. Well,
that's a mouthful.
That's a mouthful.
Before we even touch the upgrades.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the upgrades backwards? Because...
Let's do the timer first, because it's 2 hours on the clock.
Yeah.
Not 20. God, no, not 20.
I don't want to be here till tomorrow.
No, thank you. I kind of like having what's left of a weekend.
So, yeah.
And this point-wise, how much is it? It's 149.
A cheeky 1 point initiative.
A cheeky 1 point initiative. 149. Versus Stephen Sage. What's Stephen's initiative? What's he at?
He hasn't written it down. So you
Can you
think
calculate
25. Of course I can calculate it. 25, 50, 100, 150, bang on the nose.
All right.
It makes it easy when you go, the blue squadrons is 25 each, Kanan's bang on 50, and the two Wookiees are both 25 points apiece.
So here we go. Kanan Jarrus.
So if you want
I'm literally getting the plates inserted,
Yep.
then I will deal with the upgrades. Because let's stick with one thing first.
Yeah.
One problem at a time. There we go. X-Wing's fine.
So while Elliot's getting this all set up, you'll be able to join us again on Wednesday when we have 2 effective grudge matches, I do believe.
Yes, your first grudge match.
Which is against Mr. Neil. A little bit of background for you. We played each other at 2 tournaments in very, very close succession. I won the first one. Mr. Neil won the second one. And what's an interesting thing, there's like a little experience thing for the Mouldy Crows, which we're both part of.
Yeah, the local group, the Mouldy Crows, have a little experience thing, which just is a little small thing within our circle.
And the best bit is, before today, we're also tied on XP.
Yeah, which you're not going to be tied now.
We're not now, no. Well, we might. We might, depending on how Mr. Neil does.
True.
But yeah, I have a little laugh when I looked at that. That's what I always went, Elliot, can we really have this now? Because it's like...
Fate wants it, and who am I to deny fate, I think is exactly my words.
But yeah, in a nutshell. It's going to be an interesting little match off that one. And then we've got our second... it is our second Tanker Challenge.
Tanker Challenge. Darren Chapman is taking on Max Bull for the Tankard.
Don't you mean Darren no longer the bridesmaid Chapman?
No longer the bridesmaid Chapman, yes.
After winning a store championships himself.
He's now the bride.
And against Max Bull, who's the current Tankard holder.
The current Tankard holder, yeah. Someone's yet to dethrone Max, but it is
only his second challenge.
It is early days, as you say, so who knows. Right, let's deal with the shields next. Okay, while I'm doing through this, you can talk about asteroid deployment.
So, the 2 asteroids have been placed at the moment are sort of fairly close. I like how Stephen does that. It's sort of like he's angled that all the way backwards. It's nice little weird angles as well. You don't normally think of those sort of angles. You've got a bit of spacing there for asteroid 4, which is then immediately closed by asteroid 5. Wow. I don't know really what to say about the asteroid placement. It's a really weird one.
It's really bunched up towards
do you know what it
Stephen's
really looks
side.
like?
Yeah, what's that?
If you turn your head slightly sideways, it looks a bit like a lander shuttle.
It's like a 3-point.
Yeah, but if you look at it from the side, it looks a bit like you sort of see the points filtering down.
With the spire of the... Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
With the spire of the Bespin, yeah.
So you've got the 2 Agitooks being put down at pilot skill 1 here.
Do you think the pilot skill is going to be a big factor in this game?
Well, Yes and no, because you've got numbers, you've got some pilot skill clashes, and it's clear Mr. Burdett has kept the initiative here because they're the Blue Squadron's pilot skill 2s, same as the bandits. Part of me thinks numbers might come into the equation, especially what Mr. Burdett has put on his Z95s, I must also add, but we'll get there when we get there. Kanan is going to have to be used really defensively, but then that's what Kanan does.
That's his whole shtick.
Mm. We'll just have to see what happens here. For me, as a personal point of view, I would love to have seen the new Chewie, like a bandit round 1, to add bigs round 2, and then just go bandit. Stuff that like draw their fire, Red Squadron vets.
Mm-hmm.
So you take less damage on bigs, hope other stuff dies. Chewie then goes completely psycho mad, and then starts killing stuff with revenge. I'd love to build that for a laugh one time.
Okay, so that's that. I just need to check.
That's the one I put down there. Uh-huh. I know what I did now. I'm not being silly.
Okay, so I'm going to add the Azatuk stuff first.
Yep.
So do the Azatuks for me first.
So the Azatuk's are both exactly the same. They've just got the Wookiee Commandos.
Okay, let me just put those on there. There's the handshake, and the game is on.
7 ships on a board.
Okay, so Wookiee Commandos.
Yep.
Double E?
It's only put here with a single E.
I'll do double E. I'm pretty sure it's double E. Wookiee Commandos. And that's for both of the Azatuks, the Kashyyyk Defender. Mm-hmm. Blue Squadrons,
they're both exactly the same. They're with the R2 astromech and integrated astromech.
Nice. So
these are infamously known as 2 baby blues. Where you have at 100 points, you can have 4 Blue Squadrons with R2 astromech and integrated astromech. Most potential 12 dice final salvo, if it lives that long. And Kanan Jarrus, who's got a fair few things on him. As crew, he's got Ray and Chopper.
Yep.
Dorsal turret.
Yep.
Hang on a minute.
Yes.
Dorsal turret's 3 points. If that's a miscount...
Oh dear. We had a miscalculation going on here.
It's only because I know how many points dorsal is for my list.
Okay, let's run through this now to make sure.
So the count is on Kanan, because I can tell you the other ones are 25 points apiece. If this is 51...
Okay, so let's do this right now. So Kanan.
Yep.
With crew is
Ray.
Chopper and Ray. Oops. And Ray has 2 points. Okay, Ray has 2 points. Modification, any?
Modification... None, but I would have put guidance chips on there.
Okay. There is extra munitions.
Extra munitions.
Let's put the dorsal turret. Extra munitions. And how many plasma?
No, it is 50 points. He's just marked it as a 2, not 3 for dorsal turret.
Yeah, and it's FCS. So yeah, the notation is...
Notation is incorrect, but
the actual points is right. He's switched via control and dorsal. Okay.
Points are fine.
Okay. Right, so that sorted that out. He's alright. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me again.
It's because I saw it there was 2 points. That's what made my eyes flicker. Going on a minute.
Munitions and
plasmas.
So interesting, we have a munitions ghost.
Yeah.
Very different. I like it.
I will happily run through something special about the ghost with munitions.
Go on.
It can fire those munitions out of its rear auxiliary arc, even without the Phantom.
Because it's a special arc. It can fire torpedoes out of it.
It's also really weird to think that as well, because I've played a lot with Ghost, but I've never played with a munitions Ghost. I came up against one at Europeans and completely forgot about its surprise package.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the Lothar Rebel I went up against was hitting Kanan for a lot. I was like, oh, yeah, forgot that. Oops. On the other side, we've got Jake Farrell with an A-Wing test pilot, proton rockets, veteran instincts, auto thrusters, and intensity. Sabine Wren has absolutely nothing, which is exactly the same for Captain Rex.
Whoops.
And then you've got Braylon Stram. Braylon Stram has R3A2.
Cool. If XSplit is going to be nice to me. R3A2.
Tactician. And the title, which is Alliance Oval, thank you. Jess, R2D6, integrated.
Hold on. R3...
R2D6.
R2D6.
Integrated Astromech.
Integrated Astromech.
And Swarm Leader.
The Swarm Leader, I think, is going to come to play, especially with those TIE fighters there.
And the A-Wing.
And the A-Wing, but I think most of the TIE fighters.
Yep. The bandits have cruise missiles and guidance chips. Oh, hello. That's range 3 there.
That is indeed range 3. We have a round 1 engagement, I think.
Do you know what this feels like? With so many ships on the board, this feels like a mini epic
This
game.
does feel. Look at the yes, the number of ships. Okay, so we have the ghost firing first round. 1, 2, 3 hits.
If he doesn't have a target lock... Oh, he has a focus there, so he's going to turn that up.
Yes, turn the focus up, yeah.
He was like, do I want to try and probably save this on Ray?
Fire control system.
Get a target lock.
Uh-huh.
Which one is this on? Oh, this is on Braylon. So, which one of those... You'd hope that Sabine is running the Sabine's Masterpiece, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Right. Okay, so he is stressing out the ghost, which is no surprise. R3A2, yep. So, boom, boom.
The greens aren't most friendliest to the ghost.
And triple hits. Nice. And 1 of aid. Okay.
Yep.
Definitely showed the shields there. So 2 shields off the ghost. I didn't see how many were taken off Braylon, though. In fact, I think
Braylon's got none.
he's got none. All of them were stripped off Braylon. Nice.
Ouch.
A nice opening swing by both sides there.
Yeah, but it's only going to make much of a difference when there's more than like 1 shot in a turn.
Yeah.
That was the only shot that there was. I would have gone slowly with Braylon.
I think Chris has made the right choice. He's taking out the support ship because he knows that if he allows Kanan to take actions, Kanan can lower attack dice down.
That's why I would have also gone slow with Kanan, so the engagement is turn 2 rather than turn 1.
You're not had time to get focuses on Rey.
I've played a lot with Rey on Lebo. Lebo, for me, is a very nice endgame ship, and if he's got tons of focuses and does a focus action, he has 2 focuses, 1 to attack and 1 to defend with.
And don't forget about that A-Wing that's coming up as a flanker there.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to be crazy, would you hard 3 with a ghost, or hard 2 with a ghost, fire your torps out at the...
Can't.
Oh, yeah, of course, because, no target lock.
No. Think more carefully.
I said hard 2, not hard...
I thought you said hard 3.
I initially said hard 3, but then I realised stress. That's when I
Hard 2.
corrected to hard 2. Because hard 3 and hard 1 on the ghost are red.
And no K-turn either.
No K-turn? No, not that I think you'd want to do it here.
You might, depending on where...
No, because the TIE fighters could bump you, but I still think, no. You want to slow it a little bit. I would turn engage Braylon, destroy him, take him off the board.
What, like potentially do like maybe even a 3 bank?
I'd say 2 to clear stress.
Yes, because it's 1 and the 2's in the middle there. The ghost sweet spot.
Yeah, so 2 bank to clear the stress on the ghost. Take down Braylon, or at least do significant damage. Fly past him, shoot him out with your torpedoes out back if necessary, or just destroy him.
Yeah.
Take him down.
Yeah.
I like seeing so many ships on the board, though.
You might want to mark the Azutux.
The Azutux,
The Azutux, the blue squadrons, even though one's in black, one's in the normal paint schemes.
I'll tell you what, why don't we just make the top one black one? Just make things easier.
I was going to say, yeah.
Okay, let's mark them then. 2.
We've got a lot of marking here.
Yes, indeed.
Sorry.
Yes, I chose the list.
Ooh, 6 has come up there. Oops.
Okay, there we go. We've marked all the Stevens side of the board, and I'm now going to get to marking Chris's side of the board. Oh boy. Well,
wait for Sabine to move first. Sorry, wait for Rex to move first.
Sabine is probably...
Assume that way for now.
Yeah, because Sabine would probably be in her own TIE fighter.
Mm-hmm.
It just makes sense for that to happen.
So obviously this is one of the 2 bandits.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen so many things have to be marked in a game of X-Wing before.
You're telling me. You are telling me. That's crazy. There we go. Everything's marked up. I'm going to remain on top of this.
Yes, because the one behind there is Jess.
Yes, that's Jess at the back there.
You might have to mark Jess.
Just because she looks so similar to her
Actually,
X-Wing?
no. Yeah, A looks a bit similar, but you've got the different colour bases, so...
And also baby blues as well, so yeah, you're correct. The only one who doesn't need to be marked is Braylon,
the A
Jake,
and the Ghost.
and the Ghost.
So we've got 12 ships on the board, and 9 of them are marked.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to need your help to keep track of everything here. So there goes Don Blue 6 moving up there with a 3 forward. Of course, catching the Azutux right there. I mean, the Azutux, they just got their forward 180-degree firing arc. That's pretty painful. Shiva Jar has actually posted me a list of something interesting that he flew. Ahsoka Tano, Pascal 9, with Dutch Vander.
Good boy.
Big Starklight, Kaden Jarrus, and Zeb. I like this. This is a very fluffy build. Apart from Biggs.
I like Dutch.
Yeah.
Personally, I like him more with R7. Because you can then be really tanky with that defensive, but then trick shot TLT for 2 lots of 4 dice potentially.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. So Katana with VI,
Capture TIE, proximity mines, Sabine Wren, and bomb a scavenger crane so you can recover your bombs.
Or the Capture TIE title.
Yeah, or the Capture TIE title, of course. R46, integrated astromech. And the Ghost is a fully loaded Ghost with an auto blaster and tack jammer. So
you fly Biggs behind Kanan. You have to hit Biggs if able, and then you roll the additional defense dice.
Very similar to my Kanan, my Cassian Corran and Biggs build. Yeah. We've got a swarm of numbers approaching each other at this point.
Yep, that is a thing. And also the accuracy correct auto blast there is so potentially that's 4 hits that can't be dodged. There's an interesting concept that came up in the Wojtek Invitational event where Stephen Sage actually came up against Robin Farndon round 1. Han Solo took the crit that your cards go face up. Mm-hmm. Robin used his auto blaster, got hits that became basically net unavoidable crits.
Nice.
So it's very rare that Auto Blaster deal out crits, but it was doing it the whole game.
Yeah, it did its job. Interesting. So the Ghost is going forward 1.
Clear stress.
Clear stress, but I don't know. Oh no, he'll have Arc on Braylon, it looks like.
That sort of proves how big the Ghost really, really is.
What, the base?
Yeah.
Yeah, the base is massive.
Yeah,
well, the ship itself is massive, but the base is...
Well, yeah. I've played a few games of with a Ghost on benchmark, and you see the bases on there,
Uh-huh.
and you see it right under the Ghost. It's like, yeah.
And apart
That
from...
proves how big the thing is.
Apart from Jess, you could pretty much say this is like a Rebel War Games from the era of Rebels. Actually, no, because T-70s, so that kind of takes it all out. But yeah. There goes Sabine doing a barrel roll before she moves.
Because you really like... Oh, she's getting right into the thick of this.
Yeah, she's not having any... Yeah, look at that. Very nice maneuvering there. And a focus result. No, it's Nevade,
Do you know
actually.
what this feels like?
Well,
Apart from it being the blue on the left, it's like Red Squadron standing by.
ooh, he might have overcooked this with Jake.
He has.
He has overcooked it with Jake. He's unfortunately landed himself on a rock.
He didn't need to go that far.
No, he didn't.
He could have done like a...
Oh, he takes a hit as well. Ooh. A shield is removed off of Jake
And
Farrell.
he's going to go through it next turn as well.
Yes, terrible move.
Oof.
It is the last round, end of the day. No surprise, people are starting to get exhausted. However, I'll tell you what is happening. We're seeing a range 1 shot, it seems, here onto.
I would go for, if there's a shot. If it was me and there was Arc, I would go for the shot on Braylon.
See, Biggs has got an evade token, so I'm not sure this is the best move for Sage, but he has got 5 dice. But then he's got a target lock on Braylon. But then when you're rolling that many hits and eyeballs, who cares? Oh dear. So that's 2. He survives with 1, providing there's no crit in there. That's the direct hit, I should say.
Where does this shot come from? This shot has come from
The Ghost onto Rex. Oh, there are only 2 hits. Okay. So, don't know if that was worth it. But fire control system moves the target lock to Biggs.
Only problem is...
To Rex.
Only problem is he's going to have to go straight because he isn't going to be able to K-turn.
No, because Braylon is going to make sure he doesn't get a chance to K-turn.
And if he's at range 2, that's double stress.
I think it's range 1. So I think he's fine.
It might be double... range 2 for double stress could be a hurtful thing.
If it was range 2, then Stephen should have shot at
This is
Braylon.
the interesting thing, though. Would you like to go for one of those Azzy-Tooks that's got a reinforced token on the front? No.
So hit onto one of the Azatucks.
No, onto effectively the black one.
Black 1.
For 1 shield.
1 shield. There's Sage removing the shield.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you had, effectively you're evading 1, the same net result would have happened to the Azzy-Tooks there.
Yeah.
Cool. Where the Azzy-Took's going to go this turn, though?
Oh, they're gonna re-struggle to turn around.
Well, they can't. They haven't got a K-turn.
Yep, that's the problem, and the X-wings do. Focus.
But the bandits move in between the Azzy-Tooks and the T-70s.
It's a really confusing pilot order, isn't it? I'd love it if you could just sort it out. So because we've got the Azatucks, followed by the bandits, then
followed
the Blue
by the
Squadrons,
then Jess,
Braylon, Captain Rex,
Sabine, Kane and Jarrus, then Jake.
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously the reverse sort of thing going on there.
Okay, Swarm Leader's coming into play. Ouch!
Jess is rolling 5.
Yeah. She's probably shooting at one of the Azatucks, or even the Ghost.
I would go for one of the Azzy-Tooks. That's 4.
4 hits. Versus one of the X-Wings, actually. There's an evade, so that's... Shield's gone on the remaining blue.
And if that's a damage card now about to be drawn as well, that's on the black one.
I believe it is. Yes, it is. There's a damage card.
Whoa.
So, quite a swing.
With that engagement, it does feel like when we had our epic game, there was a lot of stuff going on in one big cluster.
Yeah. Braylon's going to try and finish it off. Ooh.
Yeah, but I kind of like the idea of stressing out the Ghost.
I think that's the best tactical move. I don't think this is the right choice. I mean, you might be able to kill it. Ghost is range 1, so you're not going to stress that thing out.
Yes, you are. At R3A2.
R3A2, but only once, not twice, as in with Tactician. But it is range 1. They're debating it, I think.
I'm going to say before things get too intense, I'm going to take another quick comfort break because I've gone through 2 bottles of Pepsi Max.
David, would you mind?
Another one for yourself?
Please. Alright then, so here we go. Crit, focus. Is he going to spend a focus? He does, to get a hit through. He takes a stress token, which you can clearly see there. And here we go. So the ghost is taking another 2 damage, but he also takes another stress. So the ghost is double stressed, 2 shields down. So clearly it was range 2, or they at least decided that it was range 2, which is a shame, because Braylon has now stressed the ghost out. Double stress, so that means the ghost is pretty much out of the fight, because there's nowhere it can go to clear its stress that Braylon can then can't get him at. So this is going to be tough to come back from, I think. And Stephen really start making use of the turret, or getting target locks and utilising the rear shot. Actually, yes, he could just bank away or turn away and just use the fire control system that you achieved to fire a torpedo at Rex, but it would be a waste of 1 hit on... It'd be a waste to shoot that because Rex only needs 1 hit to die. So 2 more shields are taken off of, I believe that is the Bandit Squadron. Let's double check that one. Yeah, it is a Bandit Squadron. I've got a very good mix of factions today. I saw more Imperials and Rebels than I have of Scum today, which is nice because Scum get out to play quite a lot. But fairly equal mix. So we have some cruise missiles going off this time. Yes, from back number red 3 to blue 7. Oh, sorry, from blue 7 to red 3. Convert to a hit, reroll that, and there's another hit in there. Ouch, that's most likely going to be the other blue squadron X-Wing taking considerable damage. 2 evades, 3 evades, 3 shields removed. So all the shields off of blue squadron novice number red 3. That's a mouthful. Blue Squadron Novice, number red 3. Alright then, so. It's all a game of how much damage dice can you throw out, and can you do enough and shove enough damage through. Right now, I'm saying it's leaning in Chris Burdett's favour, but he has got more fragile ships than Stephen has. All it takes is 1 good shot, Rex is dead, another good shot, Sabine's dead, another good shot, Jake could die. It could all turn in the other direction. 1 crit result. 2 evade dice. And I think that was nothing but blank out there. I think we're seeing a damage card assigned. Nope. That's fine. So as attack number 5 is now shooting at Rex and try and finish him off. With 5 dice, it's quite likely that that thing is going to take him down. Yeah, just 3 hits. Rex has got to roll perfectly, and Rex doesn't roll perfectly. So Rex is now removed from play. First blood goes to Stephen Stage. Nice. Chris has indeed lost a bandit. You're correct. Yes, he has lost number 7. So it really is looking in fact, I'm going to do this. Because it looks like I've tracked the wrong bandit. There we go. So hard to keep track of this game. There we go. So it's clearly looking in Stephen Stage's favour. We've lost 2 ships, David.
Oh.
Both on Burdett's side. Rex and the Bandit Squadron have bit the dust, but considerable damage has been done to the 2 X-Wings on Stephen Stage's side, although the Azatok's remain fully shielded and fully hulled. Thank you.
Well, some little thing I'll give you in passing.
Yep.
The X-Wings are still holding up in Mr. Neal's list.
Really?
Yeah, still got all 5 of them.
Should have streamed that, but oh well.
And this is against Hedge.
Yeah.
for technically first place and the win.
That would have been interesting. Actually, that would have been an interesting match. We should have done that one. Oh well, this is fun and interesting as well. But yeah, look at this. It's Chris has lost quite a few. He's lost 2 ships now. All it takes is one good vol and he's lost Sabine. And that Ghost is still looking quite healthy. I'm just saying, that Ghost is still looking quite healthy.
If it was me, I would have gone in and gone for the Ghost. As much as it's hard for me on a personal point to take down Kanan. Kanan's got 16 hull points.
I'd go 1 forward right now with the Ghost. Attack Braylon with the dorsal, get the target lock, and then shoot your torpedoes out back in next round. That's what I'd do. Because
also, from a points point of view, you half Kanan. It's equal to any other ship in Stephen's list. You fully destroy it, it's worth 2. So yeah, points wise, I would have gone for the Ghost. Because it offers you like a third of the total overall points the moment you kill it.
Yeah. Blue 6 lost 2 shields. Blue 6 has lost 2 shields. Yeah, Blue 6 has lost 2 shields.
And also, because Burdett had initiative, I'd probably actually given away the initiative, and then you could line like you only have Sabine and Jade that would interact after Kane. I was going to say you might be more that you could have piled up there.
Oh, I just realised where the Aztecs are placed. We could see some very interesting manoeuvres here, with number 4 maybe turning left and 5 turning right. 5 might collide with the X-Wings, but then they move... No, the Aztecs do move first. Or do you have number 5 turn left and engage Braylon?
Both turn left.
Yeah, and... If
they both turn left and, let's say, are too hard...
5 could also then block...
Reinforce... probably reinforce the front. Because even if they K-turn, they have to be fully in the rear arc for the reinforce to be required on the back.
Yeah.
So even if there's one part that you could draw a line from that hits, it's still in the front arc.
Yeah. Right.
It's a really weird concept.
It is an unusual side of things. I've yet to fly an Attack. I really should.
Oh, well, I didn't actually buy one for myself. I bought one for Chelsea after the Wave 11 now, isn't it?
I don't think
Wave 11 stream.
I don't think this is going to last an hour and a half. I think this is going to be over quite quickly, actually. Sabine isn't going to take too long. Jake could lose another shield here, in which case he's pretty much dead in the water.
Well, hang on a minute. Those blue squadrons have taken like half health apiece.
That's true. They could die very quickly as well. So that is true. However, and he does have Jess.
If it was me, I'd be wanting to either move the bandit right to try and engage the Ghost, or K-turn to go over the top.
Yeah. I need to go and deal with some business quickly. I'll leave in the capable hands of David.
Cool.
Do you mind?
No, that's fine.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm obviously used to having less things to mark up.
It'll be a true display your talents.
I'm glad you have that much faith in me. So yeah, we've got still a lot of things. There's still a lot of things going on the board here. We still have a grand total of 10 ships on the board. Huge engagement there. So I'm presuming, obviously, at this point, the double stress is there because Braylon was range 2. So Tactician and R3A2. That's going to be an absolute killer for Kanan. Because it means he's not going to be able to do a focus or an evade. And if Sabine... Yeah, if quite a lot of these things can get their arc on the Ghost, this is going to be a punishing turn for the Ghost. As much as I dare to say it. I'd probably do a 3 hard with, or 2 or 3 hard with with Jake. I like Jake as a ship. He's kind of, A-wings themselves are very underestimated. You know, and Jake Farrell is one of those nice little repositions. And also thinking about what Stephen's got to do here. Those Azitooks have no K-turn. They only have effectively the hard maneuvers to turn off on here. But yeah, we'll have to see how this one works itself out. 5 straight.
Ooh, that's surprising.
Stress.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Maybe to give himself distance to turn around for the next
Stress
round.
has not been placed.
Ooh, maybe he's doing both
No,
and then
yeah.
So
he's got Chris Burdett to put the stress down here. It's I remember actually saying on the stream, the dial is so good on the Azitooks. If you put 9 num on one of them, you have no red maneuvers on the dial.
Yeah.
You have no K-turn, but you have no red maneuvers.
Yeah, I agree.
And if you put Kane and Jarvis in the second slot, you're guaranteeing to remove 1 stress. So for like a push the limit build on one of the Azitooks, that's not a bad way to go.
No, I agree.
You could reinforce and reposition to get your arc in the right place every single turn, as long as you're not then double or triple stressed.
I just don't know. I'm worried about those X-Wing, man. Ooh, did he do a K, not realising that he'd moved first? That's a mistake. If it is a K.
I would have just gone for 1 straight.
Yeah, me too. Just block them up. Cause some problems. I
No
think
stress has been applied.
I think
Assuming 4 straight.
possibly.
But I would have gone to 1 straight.
Thing
You
is,
get your focus.
yeah. Aztec 4 is up there. And X-Wing 2 is there. And X-Wing 3. X-Wing 3 is at least passed. And is doing a boost to line up with the Azataks. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
So they're probably all going to want to do a 2 hard next turn.
Yeah, but I don't see them surviving this turn, to be quite honest.
I see the Azitooks and that.
Oh, they'll survive. Yeah, they'll survive. The question is, will the X-Wings survive? Which has
the Z95 is a 3K, so
Yep.
yeah, that is a K turn.
has a K, and he has got a target lock. And if he starts his cruise missiles, which I don't think he does, he can actually fire those off that K.
Did he fire them in the first engagement?
I think he did, but we'll soon find out. And there's a 4K from X-Wing number 5, Blue 5.
Huh.
Bringing him in line with the Z95, almost.
Just imagine like a one straight or 1 bank or 2 bank or 2 hard because
Oh, and Braylon has decided, I'm going to block the Ghost, because why not?
it's not a bad shout.
Unless the Ghost does cause 1 bank, and he
It's not a
removes the
bad
stress.
shout. No. If he double stresses one of those Azitooks,
Oh, yeah. Oh.
he's going to have to roll dice for that second stress or third stress.
Yeah, and that looks like range 2 to me, between 5 and...
Or number 2.
Yeah.
Then no K turn from number 2.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm expecting number 5 to be at range 2 of Braylon, so I'm thinking we're going to see, that. This is a shame, because it means that the Ghosts will only get to attack Sabine, if Sabine is even in range, and it might be with the dorsal only.
Just imagine like a Baze Malbus in here.
Unfortunately, this is the problem with the poor Azitak. It just can't turn around fast enough. Sabine cannot barrel roll, it seems, so... she's locked into a hard... Oh, dear! So at least her manoeuvre has been blocked, and it might be that she can get shot at by the Ghost, which would really ruin her day.
Well, on the other hand, though, those Azitooks are not...
Wrong way.
Wrong way.
Well, now you want a barrel roll. Yeah, he did
You have
nudge.
a dorsal turret, though.
He did nudge it a tiny bit. Yeah, he did have the dorsal turret.
But no primary, so I wouldn't reposition. I would go for focus or evade.
He's gone off the focus.
Because you only go against the dorsal turret, which is 3 dice versus 3 dice with a focus or evade.
And here goes Jake over the asteroid, missing his action phase. But he might be able to intensity.
No.
No?
He can't do a focus to trigger the booster barrel off Jake, and he can't do a booster barrel action because he's gone over the asteroid.
Okay, so yeah.
So double nope on intensity. But if that's not range 3, it's range 2, then there's still no defense dice for the ghost.
Yeah, that's a hit there. It's one hit on the ghost, so the ghost is going to take 1 shield.
Yeah, again, this is going to...
Dorsal turret. So now who's he going to shoot at?
Sabine.
Sabine.
So yeah, that's why I thought the focus of evade was a better option here. Because if, for example, this attack is fluffed, you then got the focus for the attack.
It also means that if he zooms forward next round, just one
No
hit,
focus.
Focus. However, fire control system, target lock on Sabine.
Yep.
Fly forward, zoom right past her, shoot her with some torps.
Not necessarily going to happen.
Why not?
Because if the ghost is blocked,
Yes.
and there's no arc,
Oh yeah, if there's no arc, yes, but he can fly past the arc if he's good enough for the other part, or at least bank it. You know.
True.
It does depend. It does depend.
It's nice seeing Stephen use something different to a Falcon. Don't get me wrong. I have no issue with somebody running their infamous ships, like for you running your A wings, or me running my Y wings, or ghosts, or whatever. Especially in a tournament like this. Because if you get to this stage, it's like, well, I'm using a ship that I know really, really well. Yeah,
Braylon's
using things that you know.
Braylon is trying to kill and stress out number 2 because that's at range 2 as
He's
well.
going to range astromech, so he'd have to roll perfectly and have no defense dice coming from the blue squadron.
Don't forget, he gets extra dice out the front because of the title.
Yeah, it's only 3 dice though.
That's true. Yeah.
3 dice against 2 hit points and the integrated astromech.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no modifications. Double stressed.
Yep. Oh, focus. Spend the focus, all 3 hits.
Yep.
He needs to roll at least 1 evade here. And he didn't. So unfortunately, Blue Squadron Novice Red 2 is down, I believe.
This is an interesting situation though. Because at this current point in time, you've got the Blue Squadron, who is worth 25 points. Captain Rex and the Bandit is worth 26. So the Blue Squadron is 1 point cheaper than what's been lost that side on Chris's side at the moment.
Right, now X-Wing number Blue 5 is going to try and make an attack on X-Wing Red 3.
Probably to try and soften it up for the torpedo shot.
Or even just kill it outright, because look, there's reroll thanks to...
Oh, it's Jess.
Jess, yeah, it's Jess. Of course it's Jess. So that's a hit and a crit, or 2 hits. Rolled, evaded.
Why no shot from Sabine?
Sabine did attack. She got a double hit on Tiana Jarrus.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. My apologies.
That's why he's got 1 damage card assigned to him.
Okay.
Cruise missiles coming out from the
And he did a 3k turn.
So he
that's
has
4
3.
dice.
That's 4 dice in total, and that's going to be at the Blue Squadron 3.
Ooh, guidance ships.
Guidance ships that up for that, and I think he's got a target lock as well, which he can spend. No, spend it. Okay. Blank focus. That's I think number 3 dead. 1, 2.
He can eject.
3.
He can still eject. He hasn't thrown out the window yet.
He's throwing it out now. He's throwing that out. I don't know where that was, but it's being thrown out, and he's only got 2 left.
Which means that it will survive this turn.
It survives this turn, but what's it going to do next round? Bear in mind that Jess shoots before it. So does the Bandit. Well, the Bandit shoots at the same time.
Can't but turn round from here.
Can't really turn around. No, it's...
Talon roll is about its only option to turn round and have arc on.
But the Aztecs might block that. It's not looking good for Stephen. I just don't think the Aztecs have what it takes to turn around in time. I think they could probably turn across. So basically the idea is they end up side by side, so they cover each other's arc, but both of them are not going to be able to turn around and get arc on something. And the Ghost right now is being corralled and blocked by all manner of ships.
Now this is an interesting game like of chess here. Yeah, about now which one do you go for when you've got other things potential in situations where that could get taken?
I think the problem that Stephen had, he didn't kill Braylon. Braylon has really messed things up. He should have seen that as an immediate threat and tagged that as for death immediately.
And he didn't hard turn. He effectively killed the black the black one marked blue squadron because he bumped.
Yeah.
Should have hard turned.
Yeah, I agree. I think they should have. I think Braylon should have been.
Because even if he Jess is what killed it in the end, wasn't it? So it wouldn't even have retaliation fire. No, it was Braylon.
Yeah, I am of the opinion that Braylon should have gone down first. Then you take down Jess and Captain Rex. Jake Farrell was fighting the engagement. He was making his own problems exist. You then worry about the bandits, and you're then golden. But the problem is he got suckered in by the formation at the top.
Yeah.
Which he thought the Aztecs would be great in. The problem is when you're on a furball, it's difficult to turn around. That's what makes the K-turn so valuable, because it just instantly turns you around with a straight maneuver. Whereas with a turn, you've got to judge the turn itself and the angle you'll catch.
Exactly.
And if he turned, he could have catched Sabine at this point and Braylon now, and even maybe Jake, depending who would attack. So, yeah, maybe he'd get shot. He was gonna get shot at anyway, and he got no shots this round. So,
part of me is looking at what Stevens brought here and gone, for the same points, I could have brought in 2 Ion BTLA-4 Y-Wings for those 2 Kashyyyk defenders.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
With the R2, making you better to do those hard manoeuvres.
Yeah, but Ion control, not really ideal.
But then you could drop Kanan in and build that list that way. And you have a higher pilot skill, so you're firing.
But also
think
about the earlier phases as well.
Yeah, but round 1, 2 Y-Wings with 16 hit points, if they can stop an ace... With the primary and the 2 shots of Ion.
The thing is, Fenrir would eat for breakfast. That's the thing.
Not if you eye on him and you get right behind him.
No, but all you need to do is get within range 1 and get his full dice mods, and he's got 4 dice to evade your 3 dice shot. It's very easy for him to do that. That's the thing. And the Aztec does a 1 bank to clear a stress, which is going to gain back this round anyway. And Braylon's going to move so fast that it's not going to be able to turn around and get arc on him. Maybe number 4. Is it number 4? No. Yes, could do it.
Has he reinforced the front or back? Because he should reinforce the back.
He's probably reinforced the back.
Oh, because that wasn't the one that was double stressed, was it? No, because they double stressed the black one.
Yes, and that died. So
yeah. So if you want to move number 4 around here a little bit, Alex, sorry.
Yeah. And unfortunately, he's caused a collision with number 3. He's dear.
About that because they were all in a line.
Yeah, oh dear. And I think that was a Talon roll attempt, which means he might take a stress for that. No, it's only just a hard turn. Okay.
Imagine if...
And here comes the bandit, and the bandit is just pursuing relentlessly.
Got a target lock, take a focus.
Yep, take a focus. Full mods against an X-Wing, which can die from a bandit.
Jess, probably going to try and engage
the Aztecs, because the bandit could take down the X-Wing, but then again, is he gonna want pilot skill? The bandit's not guaranteed to kill the X-Wing, it's just likely. So do you want Jess to make sure it takes it out with the bandit as a reserve, or...
Oh, here we go. A 1 bank. Which blocks off most of Kanan's options to remove stress.
Yes, unless Kanan does a 1 bank. Sorry, 2 bank.
But then, if it's going right, that's Sabine. If she's going left...
Depends. It does mean that number 4 as a took, and maybe number 5...
Here you go, Steven saw it.
Yes, yeah, that's what I would have done as well. He's not going to find Sabine, though, because Sabine will see that he's got arc, and will just... try and make sure she gets outside of that wide firing arc of the
All
ghost.
she has to do is actually get to range 1, because the plasmas work at range 2 and 3.
Yep.
Or he has to get range 1 at rear arc and then go dorsal.
Yep. Exactly, that is the problem. So Sabine's probably going to do a 1 hard here. Is she?
No.
Oh, this... Oh, she just barrels out of arc. Okay. Oh, okay. Sabine's in trouble. Sabine's in trouble. She's got a target lock on her with a focus, and she can shoot. She can get shot at by torpedoes. If Steven doesn't take that shot, I'll be very surprised. Here comes Jake Farrell, though. Booking it up.
Yep.
He's also an arc, but at range 1. Actually, no, he's not. I think he's just out.
Do a focus, barrel roll, make sure you're at range 1, then you can intensity for evade anyway.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's at range 1.
I'm more meaning in terms of if he's scared about that arc.
Yeah, he can...
Well, it actually doesn't matter. He can sit there, do a focus into intensity into evade.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we could even,
He's decided to opt just for the focus, and I think he can stay where he is.
Does he have auto thrust? No, he doesn't, does he?
He doesn't. He's firing his prockets, though.
Ah, yes.
So range 1, he gets 5 dice into the ghost, and this could be very damaging for Kane and Jarrus.
Yes. At this point, half point is looking quite likely.
Unless you roll like that. Not looking fantastic. 3 hits on the ghost. Which is still half the that, but The ghost is now worth half points.
So he's taking effectively another 25 points off the board here.
Yeah.
So currently the scores where Stephen is on a...
Stephen's firing his extra munitions, spending an extra munitions token to fire his plasma torpedoes at Sabine Wren out of his auxiliary arc. And
Oops.
I don't think Chris would have seen this coming. I don't think he would have
He has
fallen
full
for it.
mods.
He does have full mods.
But he doesn't have guidance chips.
Doesn't he?
No. It's not in his build.
Ah, that's unfortunate. I would have taken that instead of...
It's a free mod. He's
Yeah.
not put a modification.
Yeah, I would have taken it as a free mod.
He's sort of playing as a munitions boat.
Yeah. Oh, but Sabine's removed anyway. So what a worthwhile attack that was. From full to nothing. That might have swung things slightly back towards Stephen's side. Well, it has.
Remember, there's still a shot to come in here, actually.
Yeah, there is still shots. Sabine
Range 2.
gets the shot, shoot back. Range 2, 1 hit. The ghost takes 1. What do you do?
Yeah, do you want to rectify the point situation at this stage?
Yeah, let me just do that right now.
Well, I can tell you at this stage, the blue squadron is worth 25. Kanan is worth 50. Half points is 25, so Stephen's on 100.
Stephen is on 100 points.
The bandit is worth 12. Captain Rex is 14. Sabine Wren is 15. So 29, 31, 41, 108.
Okay, so right now Chris Burdett has it.
I believe. I'm pretty sure. My maths is pretty sound.
But Braylon is stressing out as attack number 5. I was probably going to stress him again because, of course, range 2. Oh, and with 3 hits, that's not going to look good for the Agiturk.
Reinforce 1.
Reinforce 1. Evade the other one. Taking only 1. That's not a bad exchange. That's actually really good for him, I think.
Yeah, that's the issue with those reinforces.
Reinforce tokens?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's tanky, but... You know.
Don't get me wrong. I like tanky things, you know that. But it's those reinforces for free is a nice thing to have.
Ooh, Chris re-rolling because of Jet, and only 1 hit onto I believe it was the X-wing. Yep, and the X-wing survives. Surprisingly,
Doesn't have to even integrate.
Nope.
Oh, he didn't.
He already
integrate.
has. He already has
Oh, he
integrated.
did, didn't he?
Yes, he has.
Because he had to live last turn.
So the blue could still do it. The bandit.
The bandit's still got 2 dice.
Yep. 1.
Target lock.
Target lock. 2.
There you go. I'd say this is probably
Range 3. No mods from the X-wing. Oh, that's all it takes.
Yep.
X-wing is dead.
So Stephen's now down to 75 points.
He's bleeding points here.
The Azutux both have shots though on Braylon.
This could be what Stephen needs. He needs to do considerable damage to Braylon and maybe even take him off the board. Because right now, he's proving a nuisance. Reroll that. 3 hits, Wookiee Commandos. Good job.
Yeah, because Wookiee Commandos you can reroll focus.
Double evade, and that's not exactly what he needed to see there.
This was for number 3 though. Remember that was the furthest one away.
Yep. It is a crit.
Console
and it is
fire.
console fire. That could help him considerably.
Just imagine if there's another crit which is console fire and you can only turn one of them down.
Oh, he's also using Ray to bank
the focus. Oh, so the first number 5 was out of
5
arc.
was out of arc. I would have thought that would be out of arc.
So I'd say 2 hards from both his Azutux this time.
He can do 2 hard. I thought it was red for them.
No. White dial apart from the 5 or white and
It was a mistake going 5 forward. Why did he go 5 forward? I think it would have been a 4 forward would have been better for him. He was well clear of things, wasn't he?
I would have turned too hard.
Yeah, and that, yeah.
If you don't have arc.
But if he still wanted to go straight, I would have gone 4 forward, not 5. But yeah, the board is emptying very quickly here. We've gotten 5 ships are down, 3 on Chris's side, 2 on Steven's stage, although it's currently Chris who has got the win currently. With an hour and 6 minutes to go, that will soon change. This match is not going to get a time. I predict this match will end within the next half an hour, I actually think.
You gonna put money on it?
Now, I won't put money on it, but I suspect that's what will happen. Kanan's limping at this point. The Kashyyyk defenders, they're good, but you can't really turn around them. All it takes the X-Wing to get behind them, and then it's game.
If it was me, if I was Braylon, I'd do a bank manoeuvre right. You can't, there's no munitions going to come in from Kanan this turn.
Yeah, because he can't.
So you do a bank to the right, clear stress, then do a focus token, fire out your rear arc, re-stress Kanan.
Do you want a K with Kanan? That would be really risky.
You have room. I'm pretty sure you have room.
I'm pretty sure you have room as well.
Because the angle.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine. You definitely I think you'd catch Jake by surprise.
Yeah, imagine him trying to do like a straight maneuver or turning to engage as he took.
And that could take Jake out of the game.
But there's going to be no. The only thing that's going to be mobbed there is a focus token from.
It's still something. Better than nothing. 4 dice attack. 4 dice attack would be enough to take down Jake.
Depends, because Jake could potentially arc dodge. And if the arc dodge is at range band 3, there's no return fire, and if that's 2 hits against even one evade, that's just that little plink damage over time.
Yeah, plink, plink, plink. Goodbye.
I definitely think it's game over if Kanan goes.
I agree with you there.
Yes, there's 50 points still tied up in those 2 Azitooks, but they aren't going to kill. You could just effectively go I bump with the Bandit and Jess.
Yeah, I agree.
Because they aren't going to turn around and go, well, as 39 points. Bandits.
The only hope here, the Azitooks take down Braylon. The Ghost takes down Jake. The Ghost then goes after the X-Wings and the X-Wing and the Bandit, while the Azitooks turn around.
It might be different though if those 2 Azitooks are left.
If those are the last things on the board, it's over. Simple as that. Because they cannot turn around. They cannot fight X-Wings.
They can't turn around for a start.
Yeah, they could be surprising, but by the time they've turned around from being surprising, their X-Wings are already on their ass again.
Exactly. So if it was me for Chris, I'd do a bank right with Braylon and a bank left with both the X-Wing and the Bandit. So you aren't going to get enclosed that little blockade that's going to possibly happen next.
Yeah. Then. And notice the asteroids have not really played any factor in this game at all.
No.
They've been set up out of the way, and both sides have used it to their advantage, just saying, right, we're going to just clear the board. Those X-Wings know exactly what they're doing.
Exactly.
It's just the case. I mean, Steven's taken a long time to place his dials. Oh, but Chris has rethought the X-Wing's plan. Maybe he's realised that a 2-turn, get those Azitooks back in the game.
Number 5 Azitook is the prime candidate for an attack because there is no reinforced token coming this turn.
Yes.
There's no inspiring recruit on either of the ships left.
Nope.
I think this is why Braylon's still a powerful force to have.
Oh, he is, yeah.
If you can double or triple stress something, and there's no way to remove that double and triple stress, then you're in a whole world of trouble.
Oh, he's banked. Oh, he has turned. Good. He has turned.
And it also might engage Jake.
It could engage Jake. He'll catch something, whether it's Jake or whether it's the X-Wings or Braylon. Probably Braylon. Yeah, Jake managed to fly into one, which is a surprise.
And that's, twice, effectively, because he landed on it.
Then had to go move through it, yeah. The X-Wings are only banking. Oh, but it's within arc of number 4. The auxiliary arc, but it's still an arc.
If there's one part of it that line is drawn, where it just clips that bandit, that's deemed front arc.
Also, I'll point out, bandit number 4, not bandit, Aztec number 4 took a focus token.
Not a reinforce?
No, it looks like he's going for attack. Because he thinks, look, number 5 is damaged already.
But the as he took can re-roll with Wookiee Commandos anyway.
Yeah, but he wants to guarantee that he rolls the focus, yeah. Because don't forget, Jess is pretty much untouched, the bandit is nearly dead, another 2 hits and it's dead.
And the bandit is actually really, really, really helping out Jess.
Yep, exactly. Take down the bandit, Jess loses her re-rolls, at least one of them.
Ooh, a 1 stripe.
But then Braylon is now such a tempting target at range 1 of both ships. Of course, a barrel roll could easily fix that if he can barrel roll. He can't. No vectored thrusters. And console fire.
Console fire, I'd want to turn that down. Yeah, you'd have taken those shots anyway, but if you'd have banked, you might have got one of them at range 2.
Hooray, someone who used the actual crit tokens.
But he's got. The thing is, he's got 5 hit points. He's got to try and kill something, really.
Yeah, and the ghost is doing another 2 bank. I don't think he wanted to risk the 5k. Unfortunately,
But think about where that arc is.
Yeah, he can do it now.
Shame he's not got another thing going on here. I would target lock.
He could target lock, and he gets another torpedo.
But target lock Braylon.
Yeah, that way you know it's going to die.
Braylon, and then you get the focus from Ray.
Target lock Braylon. Kanan softens him up. The Aztecs finish it off if they need to.
That's the only way you're going to do this.
He's going for it, yeah. Kill Braylon. It'll also stop Braylon from attacking if somehow you manage to kill him.
Because Jake cannot PS kill Kanan.
Yep. Well, Jake can't kill full stop.
You wait for it.
Eventually, but...
Focus. Ooh. Focus for Jake. For a barrel roll backwards to the left.
The left to get the ghost narc, yeah. 3 dice, but it's not going to kill the ghost. It's going to leave the ghost with 2 hull left, though.
Then you just lock in a 1 hard.
True.
Even if as you took's bearing down, you can do a focus into boost, into intensity, into evade.
Well, the one thing that Stephen needs here, he needs Ken Jarrus's torpedo to do damage to Braylon's ram, full damage, 4 to take out Braylon, and 5 to attack and take out Jake. That's the ideal round for Stephen right now.
Mm-hmm.
He can then K-turn the ghost next round. The Aztecs can start making their way around, and the
K-turn's not overly a happy proposition because he might stick on that the asteroid.
He won't because of the way the bases work. Because look, there's a base length there, another base length, and he's fine.
Okay.
So yeah, he'll be fine. He's
this is
boosting.
So he should. If you're doing that, you should spend your focus anyway. Focus
intensity,
yeah. He gets the focus.
Oh, he's boosting and then he's going to do the barrel roll, I think.
Then why would you do a focus into the boost? I can't see the second.
Because he's wanting to catch. He knows the ghost is going to K-turn, so he's wanting to catch it. See what I'm saying? Because if the ghost now K-turns, all he has to do is turn. He's caught it.
Yeah, but you can still do the focus.
I know.
Boost.
I know.
Intensity into the barrel roll.
Plasma torpedoes being fired by Kanan. Into Braylon. He was also using Ray to give himself a focus.
Console fire
for nothing.
No, yeah, for nothing.
So Ray puts on, because of there, he's firing the plasmas at Braylon.
Guidance chips should have been added to Kanan.
I'm surprised they're not on board.
It's a free mod.
Yeah.
And it would give a free crit. A guaranteed crit because of the 4 dice rather than the 3 dice.
Oh, he does have guidance chips on board. He must do, because he's turned that up. Yeah.
He's just not written into his list build.
Yeah. Well, 0 points, I guess. Right. I'm going to have to talk to him about that. Right. But yeah, Stun Pilot. So that's 4 hits on Braylon. One, 2, 3, 4. He's left with 1 hull point left. The Aztecs can take him down, so 4's going to fire at Braylon to take him down, hopefully, and then 5's going to make a shot at Jake.
Yeah.
Exactly like I said, his ideal round. But Brennan gets to attack first, because of course Ash attacks shoot last. Yep, stressing out because R3A2. He's making sure to stress the 4 ones, because 2 at 5 is already stressed enough.
Mm-hmm.
Conversion. That's 3 hits on the Ash attack. Number 4.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a good thing they moved those dice. I had a little moment going, eh?
And
3 evade.
3
isn't
evade.
it? So you've got an evade there.
All 3 shields are removed. No, he didn't get an evade. That's a focus. So yeah, it's a focus.
Oh, yeah.
So all 3 shields are removed from number 4. So that Aztec is now defenseless. 5 and 6 are going to try and take it out, which is unlikely, but possible with very good dice rolls.
Not possible. There's only 5 attack dice.
That is true. Yeah. Well, direct hits. And
Direct
such.
hits and stuff, but you're then relying on those.
Hit.
There's 3 from Jess.
But there's an evade,
So that's 2. Ooh.
Direct hit. See what I mean?
No, he accidentally drew. It was accidentally in the deck that way round, but
Okay.
he just turned it down because it was going to be a hit anyway. Suppose it makes no difference, does it really? But if it came out as a hit crit, that might be a different
story. Yeah. Okay, now 6 will try and do some damage. It does 2, hit and a crit, and evade, so it only takes 1, which is a crit. Which isn't direct hit, but it's
Shaken pilot.
blinded pilot. He doesn't get to attack.
Ooh, so he's going to have to use number 5.
Yep, which sucks balls. But yeah, excuse my language, but yeah.
Bank to engage Jake.
Ooh, what bad dice roll there. 2 focus results. Can you reroll both?
You can reroll focus results.
Oh, okay. Evaded, so Braylon survives. That's not what he needed. He needed Braylon dead.
Yeah, definitely true on that one.
It's a shame, but that's how the dice fall at times.
It is. So where would you go? Would you bank?
Mate,
Bank for Jake?
Mate, I'd be so tired at this point in the day. I'd just say, you know what, I'm done. Yeah, Azatec's not going to turn around. Braylon's going up behind them. If not, the A-Wing's going to flank them. Kanan's heading away from the engagement zone and is dead once he re-engages anyway.
Not by PS, though.
Not by PS, but he's going to be dead by the time all the stuff is finished shooting at him. Maybe 5... I mean, the Aztecs also move first, which that's problematic because of where Braylon is. You know?
Bank 1 right.
Bank 1 right, yeah. 5 could bank right. 4 couldn't. Bank 4 to the left. No, yeah.
No,
so
bank. I was going to say, if you bank them to the right...
Split the Aztecs up. Bank 5 left, so he ends up next to Braylon. Bank 4 right, so he ends up facing Jake. You cover arcs.
Partly I was thinking bank them both into Jake.
Could do that, but the thing is, Jake's so manoeuvrable he can get out easily. Whereas if you create this little
but
corner,
if you're going for if Jake is going for Kanan,
yes,
then you've got 2 shots against Jake.
Yeah.
If Jake dies, and you lose one of the Ashy Tooks, then do maybe a 2 hard.
I don't know. I just don't see a way out of this problem.
Kanan, if Jake dies, Kanan's not going to get PS'd.
Yeah, okay, that's true, but the problem is catching Jake. That's the thing. Jake is so maneuverable.
And now you only have your primary and your dorsal turret.
And also the Aztecs don't get quality on their dice because focus. They're stressed. Well, 4 can get focus, but it's not going to do much against Jake's 3 dice.
Might do.
Might do. It very well might do.
If number 5 has a shot and it strips the...
I personally think that there's been too many mistakes on Stephen's side tactically to bring this back. Burdett has some great rolls and some great luck on his side.
Especially to have Braylon limping now on 1.
Yeah.
Blinded pilot.
If that blinded pilot had not gone through, Braylon would be dead.
Any other crit but blinded pilot. Even shaken pilot.
Yeah. Because Brennan's dead anyway, so. But yeah. Then again, it could have rolled perfectly. Actually, no, because it was still possible, but unlikely that he would have survived. That blinded pilot changed everything. Yeah, it is what it is. That's how the dice fall, man. And yep, exactly what I said he should do.
One bank right.
One bank right there. Because that way, if Jake chases the ghost, that Jake is going to be in a heap of trouble. What is 4 doing? Is 4... Actually, I would have banked 5 the other way. Okay, so he's doing your tactic of chasing Jake with the Azure Tux.
Jake can't break both.
And he's reinforcing the rear on Azure Tux number 4.
Because I suppose he really has to, but he's only got... Yeah. So that's more defending against...
Thing is, Brennan doesn't care which way he's facing, so that he can still keep on stressing you.
He's got to defend against both attacks, potentially, with Jake.
Yeah, that's true. Unless he arc dodges, but yeah. Oh.
And that's a hard manoeuvre. It's not a green manoeuvre.
What on what? Yeah, but don't forget Brennan's ability.
So it didn't trigger.
Yeah.
So he can't turn down the crit.
Yeah, how can you turn down the crit? Hold on, I'll go and deal with that.
Because the arc has the 6 screens in the middle of 1s and 2s. And because it wasn't removed away, he's still stressed. He's still got the console fire, but he's now removed the token away. Interesting. Yeah. This is definitely going to be an interesting hot pursuit here. You'd still back the Bandit and Jess to finish off these Azzy-Tooks. The interesting thing is, if the Bandit is the only thing left on the board, and the game goes, oh, hello.
Hello.
Kanan's dead.
Oh dear, is he?
1 hard.
Oh.
That's red.
Oh dear, because that's it. He can't go anywhere. That's a big tactical mistake by Mr. Stephen Stages. I can't believe you did that. That's really unfortunate. Why did he do that?
Not a clue. The worst bit is, he's not going to have a shot this turn, and Jake is going to make damn sure of that.
Yeah, because Jake's going to run, so...
Even if it's a focus to boost...
What on earth was going through his head there?
No idea.
He's got nothing... Yeah, I was going to say, maybe Chopper. No, Chopper gives you actions.
Chopper doesn't remove stress.
Yeah, it's really unusual. In fact, I don't see him use Chopper all game.
No. Chopper's there... I play Chopper with a quite offensive mindset, knowing that if I can get a good shot after me having to do a red manoeuvre or a K turn, or I'm dealt a thrust control fire, then I'll do it. I'll do it all day.
This is not going to end well for him.
There's no shot. Kanan's dead.
He takes nothing because...
Doesn't matter, this is game definitely now.
Yeah, because there goes Kanan off the board, and then the Azteks are left on their own.
There is,
Just barely. Take it, man!
You've got to.
It's the last shot Kanan will ever make.
And the worst bit is, there's still hit points in Kanan.
Yeah, that's probably the most disheartening thing, is that Kanan has 5 hull left. That's an X-Wing, essentially. Durability-wise.
Mm-hmm. But with 0 agility.
Yeah, I mean, like, in terms of hull and shields.
Yeah.
Hit points. Oh, 2 hits, hit the crit, actually. So, or is that just 2 hits? Well, it's 2 hits no matter what. Fire control system.
But I'm not sure Stephen has realised he's dead.
Yeah. Oh, 2 evade, so he's fine. This is the point where Jake, again, because he's
Because 1 hard pivots it, 2 hard puts it slightly further out.
Yeah.
Even if a 1 hard, you'd be very...
He might have thought that he might be able to squeeze it, but it's now realised, no, I can't, so...
You would never have risked that. You would have done a 5k turn before you considered that.
I would have done a 5k because then at least you're beyond target range and you're turned around. But yeah.
The Azitux can't do this.
No, they can't do it on his own. Not on their own. Maybe if one of them could turn around, but no.
Roland's going to stress number 5. No, say number 4. Because number 5 is out front. Doesn't matter about the dice rolls then.
Yeah.
If it was me, I would stress number 5. Don't worry about the shot. The Bandit and Jess wail into number 4. So into number 5, who's stressed and has got no reinforce. No defensive mods. Chris is thinking about this. 2 hits.
2 hits.
It was range
2
1
hits in the focus. 1 evade.
Use the reinforce to cancel the shot. That's why I wouldn't have gone for it.
Ready for a rules query?
Sure.
So you've got the rear arc of the Azitux here. No firing arc out of this one. So this is Braylon onto number 5. Sorry, number 4. We haven't moved the numbering here. Eee. So is onto damaged cockpit. Oh, so he has to move that one first. Oh dear. This is making Stephen's life even harder. The fact that he's had to he's going to have to move number 4 first. Because in realistic terms, you'd actually probably want to move number 5 first. Then you're free to move number 4. Yeah. It's actually this is what I was saying earlier. If you lose the first game by a little and win the last game by a fair chunk, MOV wise, there's a lot of MOV in this game, and if Burdett loses nothing else... Oh, 4's now gone. Whoops, didn't keep an eye on that one. And now it is destroyed. So now the situation is quite bleak, unfortunately for Stephen. Currently rocking in at not 850, just 50 points. Half points for Kanan and 25 point as he took. Kanan's going to die this turn, factually. Yeah, if it was a white one hard, then yes. But it's a red one hard. Here comes the one bank. Reinforce the rear. This is categoric. Number 4, defender has been killed.
Oh dear. Well.
By the end of this turn, regardless of what happens, Stephen's going to have 25 points.
Oh dear.
This is going to be a huge MOV boost for Chris. It's unfortunate.
Well, it is what it is. I mean, like I said, the end of a tournament, you usually are tired, you're exhausted. Even though it is just 4 rounds, don't forget the rounds increase each time. This is a 2-hour game.
The only time you have a 2-hour game is at the end of a tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a store championship.
And even then, they never go to time really.
No.
Before that it was an hour and 30 minutes.
I can't remember. Was it?
It was,
it was
90
long.
minutes, an
Yeah.
hour and a half, then an hour and 10 minutes, and then of course 50 minutes. So long old games.
So total time is 2, 4, 5.5 hours.
Braylon's getting very lucky with those console fires, I'll tell you that now.
Yep, he's living on a knife edge, but this
He
might be his
is.
last one.
Well, who knows? We'll find out soon because Ajituk is the only one left, and
From
unfortunately,
where he was, I would have just done a green maneuver, remove stress.
and
Here we
there is Kanan Jarrus removed from the board because he went off.
Indeed. Just, keeping a... I know this is sort of fairly categoric, but...
Yeah, well, who knows?
You've seen worse
I've
positions
seen worse.
than this.
Okay, so
Braylon's dead.
Braylon's dead.
Braylon was 29 points, so minus 30 plus 1, because I'm struggling with maths. 79.
There we go. So there's at least that Stephen can take away from this game, but unfortunately, that's all
He's
he
not
can
even
take.
killed half of the overall list at this point, and he's not going to either.
Not with rolls like that. Evaded.
Next turn, he more than likely will probably do a 2 hard. So the Ajituk might get another shot.
The X-Wings will just try and outflank him because they got boost, or at least the X-Wings got boost. The Bandit, he might be able to take the Bandit out.
If he takes the band out, that's another 12 points.
Yeah, he's slowly eating points away, but...
Oh, here we go.
Huh.
Oh, so it was the shot on the Ajituk. Shields are gone.
Shields are gone. It's not going well for Mr. Neal.
Mr.
He's got one X-Wing versus the TIE Bomber, the Striker, and Suntifel.
Ooh.
Yes, ouch. It's not going well for him at all. But bear in mind that he was happy to turn up here and win one match. He's fairly quite pleased.
Well, if he's top table,
He is
must
top
have-
table. He's still
He's
won.
won all 3.
He laughed and pointed and said, something went seriously wrong here.
I don't belong here. Well, we'll have to see, because like I was saying on Wednesday, we've got my and Chris Neal's grudge match, which will be a interesting thing to find out how that one's going to go. So yeah,
Let's see if I can get this to work. So, let's see if this works. I'm thinking bank round there.
do you know what? If this works, we should use this more often.
Well, I just remembered that I have it, and I thought, let's give it a shot. So, Jake wants to do a 2 maneuver, so I think he's going to end up about here. Whoops. That's not a triangle. So, about there. But then he might boost to catch the Ajituk, so he'll probably end up about there. I wish I had a number, but of course he's not going to get there now because of course the Bandit's now gone. So he's probably going to do a 2 bank, but not boost. Maybe barrel roll and then boost. So yeah,
Yeah.
the Ajituk has at least captured the capture the arc of the Bandit. I know he's gone too forward. Interesting. So, completely opposite of what I was thinking. Oh well.
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, we'll have to see what happens here.
He did bank though, so he did end up near enough facing. But yeah.
Yeah. Do you know what I'd do for sheer hilarity?
What would you do?
I would do a focus for boost, for intensity, to barrel roll, to dodge the front arc.
Ooh, that's not good for Mr. Burdett. Then again, it went through. I'll grant him that one. So that's another damage towards the Ajituk.
God, those damage cards all over the place.
2 hits. Okay, so this is going to do significant damage to the Keshik Defender.
But this is negated by the
Reinforce.
reinforce.
Yep. But it is a crit. Major hull breach. That's problematic.
Jess gets re-roll 2.
Yep.
And a focus, so this is probably going to hit for 3, which will get Nick down to 2.
Don't forget he's at range 1 for...
Oh, shoot, yeah.
This could be the end. This could be it.
Oh, just imagine if Jake had the evade token.
Oh, look at that. He gets reroll 2. Oh, only 2 hits. Come on, Sage. Come on.
Reinforce 1. Gets the other one.
So he didn't take any damage.
Nope.
Good. Good. Right, now the Aztec has a chance to take out the bandit. Don't go for Jess, go for the bandit.
You've got to.
Don't go for... Okay, he's going for Jess.
You've got to kill the bandit.
I think you got to kill the bandit. I think because Jess has got no focus, that's why.
And it's range 1.
And it's range 1. A hit and a crit, or 2 hits, and 2 evades. It's not going well for him, is it?
Nope.
No, not one bit. Bless him. Right then, so see where it goes.
Oh, it's a concession.
He's conceded the game because he realizes he can't bring this one back.
And he can't kill anything else.
No. I think that's the wise thing to do. Valiant effort on both parts.
Yep.
So that does mean that by conceding, he does concede his sheet defender. So it is a 25...
No, 79... sorry, there was 79 left.
Actually,
So 150 plays, because it was 1 point initiative bid. So...
don't consider any of this, though, because as far as I'm aware, if you concede, you actually just lose the game and give your opponent the full list, I believe.
I've always gone by the whole thing.
I know.
Yeah, you're happy to take the points that's there. I can't do any more damage. At this point, I'm conceding. At this point in the game, I'm
I
conceding.
think that's what they're going for, but yeah, so 79, awful, absolutely awful. I mean, he did his best, Mr. Sage, bless him, but it just wasn't.
It was. I think Kane was the final straw there.
The writing was on the wall.
Yeah, K turn from there. At least would have had Arc. You know, that turn to try and do something to the bandit or one of the other ships, and you know, or Jake even do some damage to Jake. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate, the entire thing. But yeah, things happen. But thank you guys for watching that match with us. It was great having you guys here. Long old haul. And also we got to see a good old slog of 7 ships versus 5.
Yeah,
not
12
often you get to
ships.
see that.
12 ships on the board.
Would have liked to have seen that swarm. I'd have loved to have seen it go against Chris Neal's match. I might see if I have to convince him for one night them to do a what if scenario if those two went against each other, just for the sheer fun and hilarity of it.
What, for have like a 2 hours, the 150 point, so 2 hour stream of the only game on the night?
Yeah. Why not? Do it once. Yeah.
Let's just start at 6.
We could start at 6 and get 2 matches in, but it means starting earlier. We'll see.
Or say 6 till 8. We have the first game, and then you have the second game for 2 hours. It takes us to 10.
Yeah, could do that as well. We'll see how it works out. But as we're alluding to, you can join us again on Wednesday when we have the Tanker Challenge and mine and Chris Neal's little mini grudge match. Don't leave yet, though, because me and David are going to discuss a few things, including
that's news to me.
The latest unveil, and also a promotional item which I'm going to quickly get out of my bag.
That's also news to me. See, even Elliot holds something for me sometimes.
So this is not X-Wing related, it's actually related to Magic. And it's actually something which we'll be doing tonight, me and David. It's a geocaching thing, so I'm going to have to be careful and hide the code here. So yeah, there we go. You've got a geocaching, Magic the Gathering, geocaching code. So what this is, if you've not heard of what geocaching is, around the world there are things called geocaches, and they're small little boxes that are placed in kind of like a mystery hunt thing device. You can go on to geocaching.com and actually get the application and an account. You can go and explore these little mystery things. We have been lucky to receive one of the only 6 in the UK Ixalan geocaching devices. Which is a mini magic card on a chain, almost. And the farther if this thing travels, so the further these things go cumulatively, the whole thing, so all the ones in the world, there you will unveil new cards for the next set, which is Ixalan. So,
okay.
And me and Dave will be placing this in a geocache tonight. And you'll
The location is not revealed.
The location is not revealed, but you'll be able to find it by going to the website and finding out what goes on there. So yeah, if you're interested in getting into the geocaching stuff, I'm actually very fascinated by it. Very interesting. So definitely do check that out if you get a chance.
Yep.
Right, let's get on to the news. Because we got some news, haven't we?
Hey, look, there's the Lego Poe Dameron.
Hey! Love that card.
Yeah, I love all those Lego ones, actually.
They're all really good. So, a few weeks ago, in fact, I think it was...
Was it last week? Was it a week when we weren't on stream?
Yeah, I think it was actually 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah, because yeah. Yeah, it must have...
We've had some...
One or two.
Yeah, we've had some news being unveiled.
Yeah.
So I'm going to quickly pull up a few things. Where is one of them? There's the first one. There we go. So
I actually haven't actually read this article, so...
Oh! That's going to be interesting news for you then. So
It's one of those things with my hectic life with a dog at the moment as well. I haven't had much time to sit down and read stuff.
Here we go. Wave 12. Nice.
I'll tell you what.
Yep.
The Phantom looks so sweet. That little baby Phantom.
It does. You know what my regret is, though? I'm going to have to get Toby to make a sodding version of that that goes with that on the back.
No, apparently, I think it might have been Mr. Puttock or somebody went to go to a tournament
and saw one
where a ghost had been literally cut out with the Phantom slot, so you could slide the Phantom in and undock it.
You'd have to... I don't know if that would be exact fit. I hope it would be, but...
You'd hope so.
But yeah, if you can get them to be interchangeable, that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're getting the Alpha Class Star Wing expansion pack, or the Alpha Class XG1 Star Wing, the M12L Kimogila?
Something like
that. And the Phantom 2. Not surprised at the Phantom 2. I am very surprised by the other two, especially the Star Wing, because I never thought they'd do that. In fact, you could probably find a video of me saying several weeks ago where we predicted what would come out for Wave 12, and I probably am down on record of saying they'll never do the Star Wing.
Hopefully Wave 13 is the debut class starfighter, because we've been saying about that one for a long while.
Yeah, but I do think the Star Wing's a nice choice. It is perhaps the most requested ship in X-Wing.
I've heard that in several videos where I say, this is
which,
the
in
most
my opinion,
ship.
is the most overrated ship ever in the Star Wars Legends Expanded Universe. My opinion only, of course, just because people rant and rave about it when the only special thing about it, really, is it's not a TIE fighter. Yeah.
It looks like a baby.
It's based.
Baby lander.
Yeah, it's based on the Lander Shoal. I think it's made by the same company in universe.
Okay.
But the Alpha Class Star Wing expansion pack, it comes with elite talent, a torpedo, and a missile slot. Naturally, it does have the XG1 assault configuration, which grants it 2 cannon slots, and you may perform a cannon attack, which costs I think 2 points or less, even with a weapons disable token. So tractor beams, arc caster. Actually, no, because it says Imperial and
Scum
only. However, there is linked batteries here, which is a cannon upgrade, and jamming beam. So
maybe they're thinking you're taking both.
Yes, I do think. Yeah, I think that include these. The idea that you take these. It also has the slam action for the first time since. Actually, it's the first time we've got slam natively since the
K-wing.
The K-wing, and the new reload action.
Yes,
which you may take a weapons disable token to flip any or all munitions tokens face up. Actually, no, it doesn't work on bombs. So I think there's a reason for that, because you've got
infinite bombs.
Infinite bombs doesn't sound good. Plus, it means you could just litter the board with them, which
And also the reload. Do you have a way of adding bombs to it? Because I can't see a bomb slot.
No, but the reload action specifically calls out torpedo and missiles.
Okay.
So I think there's even a thing about it. Here we go, reload action. See, here we go. So there's jam action. When a ship has both a jam token and a focus token, a focus, evade, or blue target lock token, remove the jam token that this ship Then that ship chooses and removes one of its focus, evade, or blue target lock tokens. A ship is jammed if it has a jam token. So, there's the new jammed trigger. Well, trigger, I mean. So, you say when this ship is jammed or something. But there's also the idea that you can set... This essentially is... it's Wes Jansen on anyone. Pretty much.
Yeah.
Though you do have to hit. I would be amazing if you can put a jam device on Wes. You can't, but who knows?
That'd be like a double removal. I'm going to attack with this.
Yeah.
You move one thing and you remove something else.
The real on action, it says discarded torpedo or missile upgrade cards and flip them face up. Then assign the ship a weapon disable token. And yeah, so yeah. As you move, all weapon disable tokens are removed in the end phase. So you can't stack, which is good.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty fair. The first pilot, we know what the ability is, which is when you have a weapons disable token, you may roll one extra additional defense dice, which has only got a defense dice of 2, stat block of 2 attack, 2 agility, 4 hull, and 3 shields. It's quite tanky, but it's going to take whatever you throw at it, really. Kind of like an X-Wing. But it's going to
similar sort of stat line. You lose 1 attack dice for
an extra couple of shields and hull.
Yeah.
It does mean you're going to focus on special weapons, which makes sense.
So you've got the cruise missiles you can see in there as well.
There's also another title that's hiding just under the existing one. No idea what it is, but we'll soon find out. It does mention torpedoes.
And there's also a APT that's new as well.
Yep, and that's actually in all 3 expansions, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, cruise missiles make a return as well, so another way to get those.
Yep.
The Kimogila, with its bullseye firing arc.
I can't really see the name of the pilot skill 8 there, but that feels like it's coming into that whole rock and roll kind of...
Tonality Kulaba.
So, it's a kind of like a... Yeah, following that sort of scum kind of thing. You've got a couple of the cartels as the generics.
Yeah, it's also looking like it's going to be one of the mid-price expansions because it's got so many upgrade cards. It's got 2 of the elite talents.
Another astromech as well.
A new astromech, unhinged. Another 2, I think that's scrambling missiles.
Plasmas.
So I imagine these are going to have... Imagine the number of jam tokens indicates that the scrambling missiles are going to be jamming tokens.
Yeah.
They've got something cybernetics. Something cybernetics. I know Wojtek has talked about this.
Deadman. The other one there is Deadman Switch.
Yep. And the Enforcer, which is after defending... If the defender is inside the bullseye firing arc, they receive 1 stress token.
Nice.
The bullseye firing arc is a new mechanic which they're introducing, and it basically means if you're in this arc, you cannot modify defense dice or spend evade tokens. Tail evade results.
The only problem is you need that high pilot skill.
You do need
high pilot skill and a reposition.
Yeah. So I think we're going to see...
Pilot skill 8 with veterans.
We're going to see veterans glued to all of these versions. Maybe not the generics, because they might choose something else, but even then that'll shove up to 7.
And 7's no slouch.
No. And nor is the ship, with a 3 attack, 1 agility, 6 hull, and 2 shields.
It's like sort of stat line of like... A Y-wing? No. Reconfigured Y-wing.
It's also got the reload action as well.
Yes.
Which it can take an EPT for the top 3 pilots, at least in the top generic, I should say. Torpedo missile,
salvage astromech.
Salvage astromech must be, and an illicit upgrade.
Yep.
We know what the top's ability is as well.
I like the colouring on R5TK.
That is very nice. So the top pilot, after you perform an attack, each attack enemy ship inside your forward firing arc at range 1 to 3 can either discard 1 token. Sorry, can either take 1 damage. Must take either 1 damage token or remove all of its focus or evade tokens.
Ooh.
That's all the ships in your bullseye firing arc. If you hit a ship, yes. You want to keep out of that.
Do apologise for that squeak, but that is just like a complete nice jaw drop.
You want to keep out of that bullseye firing arc with that.
I want one. That's without seeing many of the upgrades.
Yeah. And then finally, the Phantom 2. So this thing has an auxiliary firing arc, so it shoots forward and back. No turret. Not even a turret expansion, or a turret upgrade, I should say. It's stat line of 2, 2, 4, 1. So it's a bit weaker than the attack shuttle. It's a bit weaker in attack, but better in defense, arguably.
Mm-hmm.
We have AP-15 as the lower pilot. No idea what he does, but I can denote that that's who it's going to be.
AP5.
AP5, that's it. Then we have Zeb, whose ability is no different. So
No.
you can see the crit there.
Ezra.
No different, since the wording looks exactly the same. So, although he has got a higher pilot skill. He's gone from 4 to 5. And Fen Rao, who's got an amazing ability, which I believe deals with...
Tokens and some such, I think.
Yeah. And receive a stress token. Yeah, if you do, yeah. So yeah, for stress token, I think you get to reroll, or you get to force them to reroll or such.
Also note, there is a new copy of the Ghost title.
Because the original references the attack shuttle.
And now this is deemed as the Phantom 2.
Yep.
And also it's got a different name.
Different name class. The Sheathapede shuttle, I believe it is.
Yeah, just scroll up, yeah.
Yeah, the Sheathapede shuttle. So yeah. So the Phantom 2 gets its title. The Phantom 2 allows it to attack out of the rear arc, just like the normal Phantom. However, instead of getting 2 attacks with your turret, you get to perform a free corner action at the end of the activation phase. The Ghost does, I should say. So very nice ability there. We also have Flight Astromech there, which looks to be an Astromech upgrade. A Chopper Astromech card. A Maul crew card.
Which I believe is for Scum and Ezra only, from
Yeah.
what I've understood.
From what we can tell, it is Scum only and Ezra Bridger only, or restricted to Ezra Bridger. You can only use this, I think it's like Scum only, or if Ezra Bridger is assigned to this vessel in any way or something like that.
Probably as it's Ezra ship card, so it'd be the...
Not necessarily. You could have Ezra as a crew. I'd argue you probably could have more than Ezra as a crew. Then again, there's only one crew slot on Ezra, so maybe...
And also, remember, you've got Ezra in the old shuttle as well.
And then the final card, which is count something. Probably countermeasures or...
It's not countermeasures.
No, of course not countermeasures, because it's we already have countermeasures. It's a crew
And
card.
It's a crew card.
It's generic as well. Cooltin? I don't know.
No.
We won't be able to tell that. Flight Astromech looks to be like a fix for the X-Wing. People think that you can't perform out of arc attacks while you have that, but you perform a free boost or barrel after you move.
Also, you also think about the BTLA-4 Y-Wings.
Yeah. So it's going to be useful on them, but it's definitely there to help
X-Wings,
the X-Wings.
also this, because you've got no other way of shooting out of arc.
Dials look to be fairly different. We've got a 3 bank there that's white from the Sheathapede.
Same as actually what the original shuttle is.
Yeah, a 4K from the Kamiloga.
Which is red.
Which is red, of course it's red. And a 3 bank from the Alpha class. Whether it's going to have a 4 speed, I doubt it, because then it could do 4, which is a total net movement of 9.
Because base, yeah.
Because of base. So yeah, I don't know what we're going to end up with, but it's
normally with slam stuff, you don't think them going that fast, because that would be a gruesome dial.
Yeah. I'm interested in AP5's ability because there's a bit of text there, and he's pilot skill 1, so he's got to have a really good ability to be useful. I predict he's going to have something to do with coordinate, because he's a tactical droid. So he's going to probably, maybe the shuttle can perform a free coordinate action, or after he attacks he gets a free coordinate, or start the combat phase he gets a free coordinate action. I don't know.
Or maybe a way of integrating with Chopper, because Chopper and AP5 are buddies.
That's not a bad call, actually.
So you could say perform actions on Astromech cards.
Yeah. Speaking of, Chopper is an action Astromech, and we don't know what it is, but it says equipped. The second word on the third paragraph is recover. So people are predicting that you recover a shield or a hull, which I think would be interesting. You've got R5 P9 to recover a shield with a focus. You got R2D2 who recovers a shield on a green, and then you've got Chopper R5D8, yeah.
Who does the
hull. And
as
now
an action.
And now you got Chopper who can...
So you think shield?
Who could recover a shield,
because
or even do...
Chopper would be the same as R5D8.
Unless
R5D8 removes a face down damage card.
Unless you can do either. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so, because it's very short text. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, the width of that, you can't really have recover a hull and shield, because that would go on to the next line. Interesting. I'm liking the idea of having Fen Rao in the in the
And
in the shuttle.
of course, FFG can't talk about it, but of course, there are 2 more ships hidden in this image. You know, come on.
Yeah.
Come on, there's gonna be a wave. There's gonna be an episode 8 ship in there somewhere, or 2.
At least 2.
At least 2. Empire and First Order and Resistance.
More than likely, the TIE Silencer,
Most likely.
which is Kylo Ren's ship, and the A-wing Mark II.
Yeah, people are saying that the Resistance bomber, because there's a heavy bomber ship that's been unveiled. But I think looking at the images, it's too large. It's more like this. It's more like bigger than the Ghost style, but smaller than a capital ship. Yeah. So unlikely to see that. Plus the shape is awkward. It's quite like the Slave One. It's more vertical than it is horizontal. So that could be an issue as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, surprised there's been no Rogue One pack. if I'm
Well,
honest.
actually, they've got the prices here in US dollars. So yeah, the M12 is going to be like 16 quid.
Yeah, they're going to be in the round of about 16 quid. These are going to be 14 or 15, depending how much cost. Because
$14.95 in US dollars. So it's
yeah,
going to be about 12, 13 maybe.
Yeah, but you're forgetting VAT.
VAT would also be inclusive.
True, but yeah,
but you're talking the Alpha class and the Phantom
basically
will be like regular price.
Yeah, regular price. Kimologa slightly
it's
higher
going to be
price.
the same sort of like the Arc kind of territory kind of price values.
Yeah.
But yeah, I actually quite like the look of that. The M12 now.
They all look really nice, don't they? And I just think that this would be one of the next ones. That's from Galaxies as well. Same place as the M3A, which you can tell by the paint job. But you can.
Yeah, no. I didn't think of that for a second.
Yeah, the paint job is the exact same as it appears in Galaxies. Of course, the Sheathapede has the Sabine paint job, which looks gorgeous. And the Star Wing looks
familiar grey.
Familiar Imperial grey. You know? Yet with a few like accents. Like I love the little 2 markers there, which might be like the notches for Red Squadron. So, yeah. Some people are also wondering whether the wings are articulated. I think it'd be a stretch, personally.
That's why I'm having that look of...
I think it'd be difficult to articulate those, especially since you've got 2 wings to articulate in one thing. Because the quarter wings also fold up, and then the low wings fold up as well. So it sits like all wings facing up.
Yeah,
like a shell.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised seeing that. That it actually.
Look at that though. It's got a weapon pod. It's got the same. It's even got the cannons in the same spot as the Lambda. It literally is made by the same company, I think. In fact, I'm gonna search this up to make sure. Let's have a look at this.
I like the little dinky nose cone though. That's from a guy who loves his Formula One. That little dinky nose cone.
Here we go. The Alpha XG1. That's how it appeared in the original game back in 19. God knows when. 95 or when did I play that game? But that's the original look of it. They've really updated it as well. It looks really nice in its new incarnation. It does look different. It's not the exact same.
No.
Because there was a moment where they did actually upgrade how it looked to make it look a lot more like the Lambda Shuttle, funny enough. In fact, that is the original incarnation of the Alpha. It was more straight wings than the banked wings. For a little trivia there for you. Bit of useless trivia. And there it is in docked position with the wings folded up as normal.
Nice.
There you go. Confirmed Fantasy Flight Games Star Wars X-Wing Miniatures game in the form of expansion. The ship's abilities seem to both mimic the assault gunboat and the missile boat, particularly as its ability to use slam. Yeah, so and we're going to look at company, won't we? So it's made by Cygnus Spaceworks. And if we go to Lambda, and this is the point where I get embarrassed and realise that they never.
No, sign off fleet.
But not subcontractor. Cygnus Spaceworks.
So yeah,
technically right. Technically correct. The best kind of correct. There we go. So yeah, a little bit of useless trivia moment for you there. What do you think?
I'm interested to see the bullseye on the M12. I'm interested to see how Fenrir is going to work. I'm interested to see how AP5 is going to work. I also am interested to see how Chopper's going to work because, I as a personal thing, I like Chopper. He's one of those. He always, he's got a bit of an attitude to him. But he sort of really likes to look after the crew, though. That's the thing. He really likes to look after them.
Most astromechs seem to have an attitude problem. I wonder if the Bullseye firing arc is going to be something we see regularly. The reason I say that is because... Do you remember condition cards? Do you remember the condition cards, David? They were the new big thing. Every ship was going to have them from that point forward. And then they kind of died.
Stop. Well, no. We are going to see the Harpooned and stuff with Threek.
Whoop-de-doo. Well, an entire wave without a condition card. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying...
Well, no, you say that. Not everything of this wave is being released.
That's true.
If this wave is also inclusive of the A-Wing and the TIE Silencer...
That's true. Okay, I'll grant you that. I just think that FFG have a common practice now of introducing a mechanic and then... Dropping it. Only using it for one ship and then dropping it. I wonder if the Bullseye is going to be something we introduce. In fact, people have said, give the X-Wing a Bullseye. I think it maybe is a bit too good then, but yeah. R2 is the actual hero of all the films. Too true. Well, it's now 8 minutes to 6. We are into overtime. So we're going to sign off, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you all for joining us. I've been Elliot Bacon. I've been joined by David Lincoln, my co-pilot as always.
Partner in crime.
My shaggy Wookiee co-pilot.
But yeah, like we were saying, you can join us all on Wednesday, where we have, two big matches really. You got the grudge match between myself and Chris Neal, and the second Tankard Trophy between Darren Chapman and Max Bull. So these two games mean something.
Oh yes.
It'll be interesting to see how both those work, but I will be joining you the second game.
Yes, you'll be joining me for game 2, and I'm hoping to get Stupid Sage in for game 1.
That'll be interesting.
I know, I'm looking forward to it.
So yeah, hopefully guys, we'll see you all then, and business resumed on a Wednesday. So until then, ta-ra.
Good eye everyone. Ta-ra.